Let's go.
And we are back.
And we're back.
Never wins.
What's that thing? Ladies and gentlemen, we got Ja Rule on the line. Ja Rule on a Voices concert. Okay, cool. Reviews on tap. We're back, and today we're going to be speaking about
The Black Panther.
Black Panther. Got Best Picture nomination at Oscars. 7 Oscars. Film Twitter was very upset about it.
Yeah.
They were like, no, it's bullshit. Doesn't deserve it. Best Picture's like a accolade. It's beautiful. Prestigious award. Okay, fuck that. Fuck all of that, first of all. I'm personally very happy for Black Panther.
Yeah.
I think it's the only thing that's weird about Best Picture is that it's always weird when a Best Picture doesn't get a Best Director.
Sure.
And it's not the first time this has happened. Ryan Coogler didn't get Best Director for Black Panther, but it's getting Best Picture, which is weird because the picture is determined by the director. So, yeah it's like...
Well, with that, they always say Best Picture is the producers. It's the producer's award. Because the movie is the producer's baby.
But the picture is still directed by the director. That's why director also gets an Oscar when he gets Best Picture. So Best Picture goes to the producers and the director.
That's usually my problem, but they keep on...
It happened with Argo. Remember that movie Argo?
Yeah, Argo,
Ben Affleck didn't get a nomination, but he got...
Didn't win Best Directed?
He never got a nomination. But he got the nomination for Best Picture, but he never won it, right?
No, they won.
Argo won Best Picture.
Best Picture won, and then the director was Ang Lee for Life of Pi.
But I'm saying that
Argo did win.
Ben never got even a nomination for director.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But he won the Best Picture for Argo, which is kind of a weird thing. Because, for me, it's almost like the same thing with Drake and the Grammys. Like, he gets Best Album, but he never gets a Best Rap nomination. But he's a rapper. But he got the Best Album nomination. That's a weird one because, you know what I mean? Similar to that. But anyway, the issue is that people say that it didn't deserve it.
I'm one of those people.
They're saying that the Oscars are obviously creating, like, they were trying to get some sort of marketing talkability by nominating Black Panther, and that's true. That's fine. I'm cool with that. I feel like they were doing that exactly. But also, we must discuss the fact that Oscar voters have changed, right? Didn't they update Oscar voters? Because Oscar So White triggered this thing of when they found out that the Oscar voters are like old white people.
Yeah.
Which explained a lot, because there was a certain type of movie that would get Best Picture or a certain type of movie that would get hyped up at the Oscars. And then when you found out that the Oscar voters are a bunch of white guys over 60, you kind of like, oh, that kind of makes sense. So now that it's changed, what were people expecting to happen? Obviously, the type of movie being nominated was going to change. What did people want to happen?
So my first question is, it's a question. Okay. Did Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse get a Best Pick nom?
No,
it didn't.
Why should it?
Way better movie.
Why should it get Best Picture?
Since
when has an animation got a Best Picture?
It's the same logic you're knocking.
No.
Didn't Up get a Best Picture nod?
Best Picture?
Up, I'm telling you.
It's kind of the same.
Toy Story did. Toy Story 3, yeah.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that was a thing.
Because at the end of the day, it's a movie. It's just best movie of the year.
So a picture is almost like a movie is a movie.
Yeah. Best Picture is
dope. Is dope. Doesn't matter where, what. Okay.
And that's why they keep saying the argument that it belongs to the producer, because the movie is the producer's baby.
But also,
they're responsible.
Also, something to remember when it comes to Best Picture, the Oscars always look at what kind of message is the movie bringing. So the movie can be great and be a genre and be flawless, but like if it's not giving some sort of a message,
so it's deeper than it's a bit flared, basically.
They have to give some sort of, like with Black Panther, obviously it was one of the first black movies. It was celebrated.
Hero blockbuster,
etc. I think in that sense, the Best Picture nomination made sense.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, same thing.
If you had to choose
even the themes.
If you had to say Best Picture is between, we had to choose one, Into the Spider-Verse, Black Panther, toe to toe, the relevancy, the movie, the quality, etc., who deserves Best Picture?
We're counting the
everything, all the elements are being considered when choosing between Into the Spider-Verse and Black Panther. Who deserves?
And here's where I'm going. This is where I'm going with that. The answer is Black Panther. But here's where I'm going. Here's where I'm going. That's the same thing they keep on knocking, Wootsie. Which you're knocking. You're knocking the logic, Wootsie. Why should Best Picture not go to a? Because Black Panther is a black blockbuster.
Yes, sure.
And that's what the other people have been complaining about, including myself. Not that much. I mean, I just care about the movie itself. I don't care that it's a blockbuster or not. But their main argument is that Best Picture has always been reserved for lesser known, lesser recognized, but extremely movies that are like
Considered
the epitome of
movies.
excellence,
Yes,
basically.
yes.
And number one, I don't think Black Panther is the epitome of excellence.
Okay.
That's fine.
I don't even think it's that great of a movie, but that's my opinion.
That's
I'll
fine
keep
too.
it to myself. So that's why I'm saying I'll keep on making the example with Into the Spider-Verse. Easily one of the best movies of the entire year. If you're arguing top 3, if you're arguing top 5 at least.
Sure.
It has to be in
Okay.
Young Tall. And when you look at the other nominees, Willow Kunjan on that list, we have Black Klansman.
Yes.
We have Vice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey.
No. But I'm saying, and then we have Black Panther.
And what else do we have? Yeah.
We have the favorites.
If you had put
The
Into the
favorites.
Spider-Verse there, okay,
But
I get it.
Think about it. Into the Spider-Verse is literally a movie that came out of nowhere. If we think about it.
Even
came out
more
of
of a
nowhere.
reason.
It came out of nowhere.
Even more of a reason for it to be nominated. That's my biggest argument is the fact that what impact? I will not sit here and lie in front of you and say, oh, Black Panther. No. It's one of the most one of the
most
biggest movies
anticipated
ever.
since 2017.
One of the most anticipated movies ever. One of the most impactful movies ever. I will not lie.
Yes.
That I will give it to it.
Sure.
But as a movie itself,
It's not bad.
hey,
like
It's not
guys,
bad.
watch it, I like it.
You know what shocked me the most, man? It's okay to say when we watched Black Panther, obviously we were hyped, like this movie's
Sure.
amazing, groundbreaking. And then when you watch it a few times, you kind of be like, actually, it's not as amazing as I thought, but the standard is still a great film to watch, right? Because I remember I was like my number one Marvel movie is Black Panther after I'd watched it. Then I watched
Sure.
it a few times and I'm like, no, actually Winter Soldier's still number one.
Yeah.
Black Panther's number 2. But it's not as bad as you guys are making out. You guys,
No.
you guys making it seem like you were bamboozled or hypnotized into liking a movie that was whack.
actually
the movie's
were.
the movie's not whack. The movie's dope.
It's fine. It's a good movie. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yes, it's fine. It's not even one of it's not even part of top 5 best MCU films.
That's fine.
Yes. The point I'm getting to is, every other award that it's nominated for, it rightfully deserves it, in my opinion.
Costume,
Production design, sound, score.
Yeah.
It definitely
Probably gonna
deserves
win,
it, and
but
it
yeah.
should. Even if it breaks up all of them, I'm fine with that, man.
Yeah.
Because
But not Best
when I
Picture.
look at it, I'm like, okay. And also, who are you competing against? Man, it's yours. This one is yours.
Yeah.
Best Picture though, guys.
I'm cool, man.
But it's cool because it won't win. So
You don't know exactly. Why
it
are you
won't
mad?
win. It won't win.
It's not winning. We're just happy that it got
Whatever
announced.
their favorites, it's not going to win, guys.
We're just happy. And also you're saying that like Best Picture is the epitome of excellence. There are a lot of movies who've got a Best Picture nom that I was thinking like, what the
Shakespeare.
fuck
in love.
is this shit,
Yes. I'm
Manchester by the Sea. I don't fuck with that. But
Have you seen The English Patient?
Oh.
Shit.
why do you? I don't.
No. I'm not arguing. I'm not saying in the past.
Yeah.
That's another thing, Foods. We shouldn't even be talking about the Oscars because we know they're not the most credible
Exactly.
association in
For
the
us,
world.
it's just for me. Oscars are a bonus. Like
Yeah.
Black Panther, even if Black Panther didn't get any nom, I'm like whatever. But
Yeah.
you got a Best Picture. Oh, cool, we'll take it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand why black people couldn't just be like, we'll take it. We'll take it. I mean, we know it's whack. Chill, relax. We know. But let's take it. Let's take this one. Let's keep quiet.
Okay, yeah, boy, if you put it like
and
that.
I didn't like. So that's what I was saying. Like as a default, as a black person, could have been like, let's just take it.
No,
And
no, yes,
I know what you're saying. You're right. But
Yeah, but
let's take the.
in
nom.
that sense,
You're not winning anyway.
In that sense, yeah,
know?
because
Yeah.
I'll always value black first.
You know what I
but
mean?
Also, Black Klansman.
I mean, look at Black Klansman. I mean,
Yeah.
look at last year, right? Get Out got
Yeah.
best picture. I
Picture,
was like, that's weird. I love Get Out, but no, not best picture. But I kept quiet. I was like, you know what, hey man, hey.
There's something, hey.
take
man.
it.
Best screenplay.
Let's bring him in. It's fine.
And
you
it
know,
won. Best screenplay, yay.
And I knew it wouldn't win best picture. I knew from jump. Also, best director, Jordan Peele. No.
No.
First time since when? Also, the person who directed Lady Bird, that girl, also best
Greta
director.
Gerwig.
Why?
Yeah.
Why are first time directors getting best director nominations? That's weird. It's a bit
Wait,
of a weird
but-
one for me, but that's personal. Maybe we can still judge a person's directorial debut of a high standard and respected enough to get an Oscar nomination. I personally don't think that's the case. I think
Why not?
I think directing takes like time and developing of
Yeah.
taste to get to a point where you can be like, hey man, I see the consistency. yo, if
we
we look back, you kind of keeping it. Hey, man, that's fresh. But I think this is your time to get that director. That's just my.
What if you're like an instant goat, man?
We are like. I mean, what's that guy's name? Whiplash. I mean, he got a what's it called? Damon Chazelle. He got it
the
for
second movie.
He got for Whiplash. Did he get best director for Whiplash?
The nomination he got.
The nomination, and then La La Land he won.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I mean, Damon.
What do I get? Okay, your arguments are here, né? But man, okay, Spike Lee, it took forever.
No, Spike Lee deserved all of that because it did take forever. But also with that said, I have to do some research on how many times he's been snubbed because I heard Do the Right Thing got snubbed.
Yes.
For some reason I thought it got a nomination and then it got snubbed, but it didn't even get a nomination at all. Driving Miss Daisy won that year.
Yeah.
Or something.
Fuck that movie.
What the hell was that?
What?
I'm fine.
Sam Mendes guys won the first time.
Really?
First time director.
Getting best director now?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm fine.
Sam Mendes won for remember American Beauty? He won.
Oh, he was his first time?
Yeah, first time.
Alright then.
But can you
won the top 5, like the big 5. He won them all.
Oh shit, for American Beauty. It's Kevin Spacey's thing.
Kevin Spacey, best actor.
Let's put it this way. Aspiring filmmakers, I think, if you were to make your first directorial debut and you're like, shit, this shit slaps.
Yeah.
And you look at everybody else nominated, you're like, I'm taking this one. It's your first movie ever.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, but I'm
so
taking
lucky.
this one. I'm taking this one. And you rightfully deserve it. Like, it's almost unanimous.
Yeah.
And you don't get it.
Yeah.
Or you don't even get nominated. Would you not get pissed?
I wouldn't be pissed. I don't think I'd be pissed because you know why, man? Like, I don't think Jordan Peele thought his movie would get nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah.
I think so. To him, it was like, oh man, I'm just happy to be here. You know, I think best original screenplay definitely, man. He could have fought that if he didn't win because that shit was dope.
Yeah.
But I think best picture was like, man, listen, I'm just happy to be here, bro. Like,
so even
you know, I think I don't know. I don't think directors gun for Oscars. Let's start there.
Yeah.
I think most directors are like, I'm happy with this film.
It's out there.
It's dope.
I did
It's bang. I highly doubt directors are gunning for Oscars. If they win, it's like cool, man. Because these guys, like, I mean, they work so hard to create the movies they create. I think for them the satisfaction is that they finished the movie.
Yeah,
because I see that a lot of directors where it's like, man, I'm just glad I finished this fucking
like
movie.
Even when it's promo,
even people like Scorsese are still saying shit like that. Like, I'm just fucking happy this movie's finished. This is Scorsese, bro.
Yeah.
You think movies just fall from the sky from him and everything just comes into place. He's like, I'm still struggling with the same shit I struggled with when I was young. So I think with directors, because it's such a fulfilling job, to them it's like, man, I'm finished. It's out. I'm happy. Like, it's
whatever
cool.
happens now.
What happens, man. I'm happy. You know what I mean? So I don't think people get pissed at that. Maybe actors get pissed. I don't know. Because I feel like actors gun for Oscars, even though they say they don't. There's some performances where I'm like, you're trying to get an Oscar.
They want to be seen, dude.
Actors are divas.
And they want to be seen.
And you know how I can. You know what's my theory on that? On why I think actors gun for Oscars. Every time an actor does a movie that's Oscar worthy, they follow up on a movie where it's like they try too hard to bait Oscars. Like Will Smith with Pursuit of Happiness. He did Pursuit of Happiness, got the nom. He did 7 pounds. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Right?
Ooh,
and then what's his name? Jamie Foxx did Ray.
Yeah.
Right? Fucking won the Oscar. Cleaned up, beat Leonardo. Did The Soloist. What the fuck are you doing?
Weird.
Some weird shit happening.
Never seen that.
It's like a hobo who plays the cello.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then what's Eddie Redmayne, who I do not fuck with, by the way, got an Oscar for The Theory of Everything.
Then Jupiter Ascending.
Then the next honor.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
The movie where he does a sex change.
Oh, Danish Girl. Yeah.
The Danish Girl. I'm like, what are you doing?
That was cool. Not the Danish Girl.
Yeah.
Tom Hooper. He peaked on the King's Speech. That was it.
It's the same guy who did the King's Speech. All I'm saying is that Eddie Redmayne was baiting. I don't like Eddie Redmayne, guys. I don't know why.
He whispers a lot.
I think
he doesn't talk.
You know what I think it is, man? I think he tries too hard to be a great actor. Like,
you think?
It doesn't feel...
It's not natural.
It doesn't feel like it's oozing out of him. It feels like...
To me, it feels like that's who
yeah, it's rigid. Like, yo, man, I read every book in the library for this shit.
This way,
you know what I mean? And then, it just doesn't feel natural. It feels like he's really trying to put up that performance. Like, man, I'm trying to show these niggas I'm here.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a dick, but it's just great actors always make it so natural. Like, yeah, bro, like,
that's what I do.
Yeah, that's what I do. You know what I mean? So yeah, but anyway,
I don't know. But I'd get pissed, guys.
But if you
if it was, let's say it was a bad year for movies in general, but you just fucking went hard.
Yeah.
You went in, it's clear
So
And it's
Sorry, can I ask who won over Get Out? Just wanna
best
know.
picture.
Yeah.
Shape of Water.
Come on, out.
Come on, that was
No, I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying in general because you don't believe in the principle of directorial debut getting a nomination. But like I'm saying, dog, you can see I'm washing all of these necks. I'm rinsing them.
so basically like Kuntwana losing to Crash, Ang Lee losing to Crash with Brokeback, ne?
Brokeback.
Losing to Crash.
Oh, the same year.
So you thought he was pissed that year.
I'd be.
Okay, but
Also, I do believe also Minuguti directors do gun for that.
You think
not as much as actors, obviously, but I do believe because
low key they're just like, man.
I know Christopher Nolan guns for that. I know Christopher
But
Nolan.
he's won one, right?
Nope.
Inception?
Nope.
Never.
He has never won. Like
But Inception cleaned though.
Yeah,
This never got
it
best
won
director.
too.
They always win the others.
Cinematography, visual effects.
Never
That's
the,
all Inception got.
Yeah.
they always win the others. Never best director.
Right.
He never gets
I mean,
best
that was his time to get it. I don't think Dunkirk deserved anything. Except,
and he was with that one. He
even
was really
that.
fishing for it.
Yeah,
with
Dunkirk
Dunkirk.
was wow. Anyway,
Historically,
we're talking about Black Panther, right?
yeah.
Cool. And basically, what did I say? I said, So now that you guys understand my argument of why I think it deserved to be there, is that as a black person, just take it. Take the W. Take the W, bro. Enjoy it. We knew you should know better than to think Black Panther's going to win that Oscar. It's not winning it. If it does win, that's wow. Maybe that's a whole different discussion to have.
Let's rage.
Will I take the W? I'll still take the W, but I'll just be like, wow, I'm shocked. Now that we have the W, I'll explain why it was whack. But like, I think as black people, we should have just taken that W. Even as film critics, a lot of film critics were like up in arms, like, man, the Oscars are prestigious. What? I'm just like, man, you're talking about an establishment that didn't even give a fuck about black people not so many years ago. So why are you defending like prestige? Who's defining that prestige? And that's why like I judge white movies differently, like biographies, because when they used to win Oscars, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's a classical movie, King's Speech, classical, The Favorite. But now I judge it differently because I'm like, it's a bunch of white guys who fuck with this movie, and they kind of dictating what we should be fucking with as a movie that's worthy of
defining the standard,
defining a standard through those films. So once I changed that, once I unlearned that, I started to see like, okay, Black Panther deserves to be here. Get Out deserves to be here. Black Klansman deserve to be here, and many other movies that deserve to be there. Like people have these arguments about like how sorry to bother you. Even moving back. Like imagine the type of thinking we have now towards the awards. If we had it way back, people are like, Love Don't Cost a Thing should have been nominated for an Oscar with what's that? What's
Nick Cannon?
No. Sorry. What's love got to do with it? No, fuck Nick Cannon. What's love got to do with it?
I was thinking Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Sorry, what's
Angela Bassett.
Set it off. Angela Bassett. Or like these people
Lady
should
Sing the Blues.
Yes.
Bruh, these movies
people
set it off.
People are like, if we were like this way back, all these black people were highly prestigious, amazing performances. They should have been nominated. So we must consider that history before defending the fucking Oscars, man. You guys are weird. Seriously.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood, bruh. Like that stuff deserved Oscars. Like seriously, it did. And then here we are now defending something that literally has been snubbing black people for so many years. Just take the fucking W, bruh. Like that's my argument. You know. But that's just me. Honestly, towards that. Yeah.
Okay. What he said.